get started. Individuals suffer. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. You know, child, we'll be fine. I agree. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Child, ooh, I'm nervous. Doki, Doki. Ah! I'm so excited, y'all. Okay. Oh, look. This is actually my first time playing the game, so I'm excited. But like I said, we are determined to get the good ending. All right? Let's get started. Enter your name. Child BLU. Let's go. Blue, of course. Oh, here we go. Hey! Sorry. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may cause. First of all, can we? Thank you. God dang, that's loud. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh an ideal in front of the sidewalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah, I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Blue. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Child. We cross the street together and make our way to school. What in the world is this? Child. We make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, who's that sound like? Me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Girl, you talking about me? Your happiness is really important to me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought. Oh, girl, we already started. But I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Look, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I am surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day was ordinary as ever, and before I know it, it was over before I know it. After I packed my things, I stared blankly into the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. How convenient. Hello. Sayori? Sayori must have came into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm joining your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Okay, I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Blue, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Thank you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says that girl. Wait, hold on. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, that's Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Girl, I understand. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Blue. Monica swat. Ooh, look at her flip her ponytail and skirt at me. Okay, like she farted or something. Poof. Anyway, Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come on. Come on, sit down, Blue. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll give them. I'm sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have made have the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been whitened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner where Natsuki grabbed a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table and tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Then the whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make the ears. So cute! Ooh, I have an idea. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Now, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica and I follow. Where's the delicious? Sayori says with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it. I feel like, in a way, I'm like Natsuki. Because for you, we just sat here and told you she made the cupcakes and you sitting here wondering if she made. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? What? Made them for you or anything? Well, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, dummy. All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird. What did that mean? Haven't I heard this before? What? Don't start now. I know y'all want to be all creepy. Don't start that now. I gave up on Natsuki's real logic and dismissed the conversation. Dismissed. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Ooh, you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. It's okay, girl. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid to answer this question. Sometimes, something tells me I should tell Monica that I practically was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Well, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? I mean, you could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Well, you could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort into something to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! I gotta work on Sayori's voice. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees, child. Listen, bear with me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Well, though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you read? Considering how little I read these past few years. Child, is this really me? Oh my gosh. Listen, I read only if I have to. Am I one to pick up a book? No. Okay? Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Girl, you like manga too? Let's talk about it. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. That is so mean. I mean, that can change. What am I saying? Girl, I know, right? We not. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Girl, chill. You good? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Okay. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fancy words, and the level of creativity and craftsmanship between them, child, hey, behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, and I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ooh. Monica, you can't be popping up like that. I'm sorry, you can't do that. Really? Hold on. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, and why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. Usually write about you things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind on your last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't You Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands behind her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think it's impressive. I mean, why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches. Oops, sorry. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Well, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write our own poems. Then, next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. Then, that way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blue? Monica smiles at me warmly once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never had made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, Damn. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, well, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh, look at them. They look so sad. Don't I want to join your club? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Girl, walk out. That's what I do. I came for cupcakes. Okay, that's all I wanted. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend. Oh God, bye. Right. Okay, I've decided now. I'll join the literature club. Yay! Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, chill out. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really came here for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Blue, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Blue, Hey, Blue, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way. I'm sorry, this music is good. Okay, anyway. With that, the two of us depart the club room, and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, And of course, Monica. Well, will I really be happy spending every day at the literature club? Yeah, perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, right. I'll just need to make one of the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come and find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so it is time to write a poem. Pick the words you think. Alright, so this is how we're going to do it. So right now we are going to cater only to Sayori, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to cater only to her for this one. So for this part, I think it's just going to be specifically for, so each poem that we're going to write is going to be for Sayori only. So right now I have beside me is a list of poem words that's going to be catered to tears, shame, alone, let's see, frightening, is that one of her words, feather, forgiving, fun, depression, I know depression is one of her words, depression, loud, daydream, intellectual, is that one of her words? Let's see, skipping is not. Embrace, I know that. Embrace, nightgown. Incongruent, lazy. Twirl, is twirl one of her words? No. Treasure, memories. Is memories, yep, memories. Fun, dance, comfort, lust, oh gosh, jump, is jump one of her, no, uncanny, heartbeat, hopeless, hurt, joy, perfect, no, I know that's not her, scars, joy, amazing, family, okay, family is one of her words, Doki, I think that means heartbeat in Japanese, passion is not one of her words, is it? Awesome, forgive, marshmallow, sunny, giggle, extreme, massacre, lucky, broken, dang, I get it, vanilla, let's see, clouds, shame is pout, is calm, alright, there we go. Hi again, Blue. So I know we already read this part, but we're going to read it again. Hi again, Blue. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Blue. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, excuse me. And I don't know if you came here if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga I'm pretty sure Monica said manga. Her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, don't worry, guys. Blue always gives his best, even whilst as long as he's having fun. He always helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Where are her parents? Like, it's like the way they have them set up, like these girls live on their own. Like, they don't have parents, none of that. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Well, how come? You and Blue have become friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, and Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Well, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't even worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And, we could discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl being accidentally cute? She even picked out a book that she think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you so much. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice that her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? So I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read, so I guess I could fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna be really lame compared to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature is too dense and intellectual. And it's not like that. It's not like that at all, But we just need a way to show everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. But that doesn't solve the problem, though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come in, we can do something to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really serious. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That is a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? Ooh, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speed to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to see Sayori's face, feeling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. I mean, you're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Well, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush in the morning. I mean, look at your hair is sticking out all around here. I rub my fingertips on the sides of Sayori's hair to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Is that the stain right there? Oh, she said the collar. My bad. I tried to wipe the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that, right? Like, you looking extra hard. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you mean... And you didn't even button up your blazer right. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? What does that even matter? That's super, it really is. Sorry, but you'll think me like, ooh, he being an ass. Hold up. Please don't think I'm like this. That is, ooh. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Why are you buttoning up my... This is sexual harassment. Anyway, once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it would be. Weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about... Well, you brought it up, Mr. Boyfriend and shit. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is it so hard? This one's so hard to close. Why are you buttoning up her shirt? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Son, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now. So, why does it feel so strange seeing Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew. It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying this like it's a good thing, girl? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Get him, girl. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing. Well, you started it. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus up on waking up a little earlier. A little early. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Oh, yeah. I'm stretching. Oh, but it is tired, man. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Sorry. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, is it impossible to tell you sometimes? Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems now?" Yay! Look, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. By the way, did you remember to write your Sorry. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends, and I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I had never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled paper on a loose sheet of loose leaf torn in a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a conversation notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm kidding. Let's get Yuri out the way. Yuri seemed the most excited, so I started with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri brushes her face with her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been the first there myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from their topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds herself to her train of thought as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. And of course, that's not saying you can't be blamed for it. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Oh my gosh, Yuri. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh gosh. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Coast. Click the what? Click the outside to continue. Okay. Ghost under the light. The what? The trindles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. Amber glow bathing. It must be the one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the best of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing, air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. Snaps. Alright. I'm sorry, I have such terrible writing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read it. Shut up. Shut up. But you took a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think handwriting is pretty. Oh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Oh, it wasn't too short. I usually like but gosh, I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Well, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Something... Let's see, are you into ghost Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, this isn't a story about ghosts at all. Really? I must totally miss the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Dang. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences through their work. What's that called? Foreshadowing, okay? Alright. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It was nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, that was an experience. Let's do Monica. I want to do her. Hi, Blue. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have ever any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Blue. We're all a little embarrassed today, okay? But it's all that sort of the barrier that we'll all get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you had I wouldn't be surprised if you had all sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think it's kind of a vibe I get when reading your poem. Hmm. You sure are reading it? Or are you sure you're reading in this too much? Huh, I could be. Huh, I guess I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions and happiness, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Well, I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things. I couldn't. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this, but that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help. It'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Monica. So she knows that I'm trying to, she probably knows that I'm trying to get the good ending. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident about someone who claims not to be very good. Well, if that's the case, I sound confident. I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real, blind, like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My, retinas? Already scorched by... Already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. And I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, is looking in. She's talking about us. She's talking, Monica. Monica. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, I kind of think of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh, I'm like, Monica, what's going on with your hands? Well, she got, what's name tips? Stiletto nails. You go, girl. They're like claws almost. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say it's a kind of a epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's, kind of coming on strongly. Maybe even after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. And if you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Hey, that's what I do. Another way to think of it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye. So the next Natsuki. Well, it's what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like It's not like what I said was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Ooh, do you want to get smacked? I like her. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't be your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I would like to I like it when it's easy to read, but when it hits you hard, like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. On the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps people, it helps bring out the feeling for the last line. So, you did. I guess more went into than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one in here, did you? Ooh, I cannot read. Guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is here, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Okay. Last person, Sayori. And after this, yeah. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Blue. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna finish this, and then to the next poem we're gonna save, and then I'm gonna end it. So this will technically be like part one, and then we'll go into like part two for Sayori only. So it's gonna be part one Sayori, then part two Sayori, and then the next episode is gonna be part one Natsuki, or I actually want to do Yuri first. There's going to be part one Yuri, part two Yuri. Then the next one's going to be part one Natsuki, part two Natsuki. And then we'll just, go into the second half. And that'll be, however many parts that will be. So, just, oh my goodness. Oh goodness, I'm tired. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Or you like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a blue poem. And that makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet of paper to her chest. You're so weird. No, she's not. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Weird. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Blue. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, I'm trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem, right? Don't worry. Really, everybody say I'm bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, Sayori's music. And rock with it, and leave with it, and rock with it. Hey, 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 and lean, and rock, and lean, and lean. Come on, do it. Give it some time. Give it some time. Going to black. Doki. Literature. Club. Okay. Good. This is good. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away raining days? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Ooh. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Ooh. Ooh. Doki. And Doki. And Doki. Okay. That was good, right? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit with a yes or no question. Oh, I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Now, don't be mean. I still try to do my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say the poem was bad. It just came out nice. Or should I put it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time. Oh, sorry. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Whew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Excuse me. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, and my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read, I watch each other expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What? Oh, that's what she's saying to herself. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to say something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Uh, well, I do have a couple suggestions. Hmm? If I was looking for a suggestion, I would ask someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Blue liked it too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you a suggestion. Some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the author, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Blue liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki's the music stopped playing. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? That's not what... you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Blue appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. What? And how do you know? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Blue started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Blue, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convolulated? What? Wait, look. For no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Blue. Wait, there's a reason why we have to have deep and expressive words in our own language. It's the only way we can convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Blue? Well? How did I get dragged to... Look, I just came here for cupcakes. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. Okay, so let's think about it. If I'm reading something, because in a way, I agree with Natsuki, because I am that kind of person where it's like, you know, I want to get what you're writing, but at the same time, with the creative aspect of it, I agree with Yuri, because I'm also that kind of person that, you know, throw me through a loop, you know, make it interesting where I have to, you know, really think about it, you know. I enjoy stuff. I like both, but Yuri, Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See, wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight because someone's opinion is different. That is true, though. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're seriously a talented writer. There's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Oh, I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ugh. But Natsuki, you did take it way too far. Yuri means well, but if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what... Natsuki is me. I told you how I felt. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Dang. She's trapped. At this point, being the violent only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I feel hurt, it helps me to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare myself for having to look at all your faces right now. Oh. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up a poem. Aww. Natsuki. Oh, she really didn't need to do that. Dang. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands as she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her to sit in the adjacent chair. Is everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now. No, how could I hate someone who got frustrated for being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Blue, you're too kind. I also feel like they shouldn't, it's because I get where Natsuki's coming from. I really do. You know. Like, if I said something and I meant it, like, why should I have to apologize for it? You know, if I feel that I don't need to apologize, I shouldn't have to. But I also don't need to be ridiculed for it either. You know, and I feel like that's what happened. And I feel bad for her. I really do. She had to, oh, it's okay. When we come back around, girl, we gonna hang out with you. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. The one thing Natsuki said about, you know, your boobs. I would never do something so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. Anyway, I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. Oh, not sure. It was alright. Well, mostly. Well, what about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself in a newfound determination. Blue! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they're friends. They make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Blue, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, oh Lord. Well, clones in the future. I passed Sayori and shore, and I said, yeah, just monologue. You need to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Save. And with that being said, we're going to end this part here.